Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am Alicia Kaur, also known as Miss Shireen on Instagram. So today we are in like a comfy chill out with Lotso right here, just to talk, kind of have like a sit down girl talk, kind of what you would do with your friends at uni, or even if you're just talking to your friend on the phone. So I've had a few requests about this from family members through to friends, and it's something that a lot of people have been asking for, and it's how to be confident. Now, I would say that would be in quotes, because I wouldn't even say I'm confident. It's kind of one of those things where I have like a really bad off day but I still have to go to work. It's kind of like fake it till you make it in a way. So without further ado, let's just get started. So I have like a few points that I kind of want to talk to you guys about, in a way how I glued up. It's kind of just one of those things where I feel like a lot of people might need to hear this from someone who's been through a lot of shit. The definition of a glow up in a way for me is someone who has changed drastically since they were younger to how they are now. So when I was younger, I will put in a photo here, I wasn't that confident, I wasn't happy within my skin. I have acne, as you can tell, like I still have like acne here, around here, and it literally used to get me down so much, to the pure fact that when I used to wake up, I say like school, I can't remember, so it was so many years ago, but I think school started at 7, so I probably might have woken up at 3 and used to put makeup on, and I used to put mascara. I like eye makeup, like I wouldn't douse myself in makeup, but I had to put makeup on. Even if it was the tiniest little mark on my face, I was upset because I thought it was an imperfection. I was seeing so many girls around my school that didn't have acne, and I compared myself to them. So it was one of those things where I wasn't happy in myself, I wasn't happy in my body, and yeah, so it came about one of those things where I was just like, I'm not happy, so I'm going to change it. And that's one of the powerful things of what makeup can do. They can change what your skin looks like, to everything about your eye shape. You can contour. It's a total fix. There's also like a few things that I do want to touch up about, but I'll do that along in like the other bit of the video. I would also say you are your own worst person to criticise. So when you look in the mirror and if you think and you doubt yourself and you think horrible things about yourself, then you're going to have a crap day. Or you're just going to be the person that would look at yourself and think, oh, your hair's horrible, oh this, oh that. Like I remember looking in the mirror thinking, you have a spot on your face, no one's going to be with you. You have horrible, I don't know, horrible fashion sense, no one's going to like you for it. You're not even going to do well on YouTube, you're not going to have a boyfriend, you're not going to have good friends. And it would get to me because the thing is that when you are saying it to yourself, I usually would do it, I wouldn't say it in front of the mirror, but I would think it when I was getting ready. I wouldn't be happy, and it would come to that thing where I wouldn't be confident, but all my friends were, and I was thinking, what am I doing wrong? So it actually came to a point in my life when I was probably about maybe 16, where I saw a YouTube video. I cannot remember for the life of me which one it was, but it told me about confidence and how you gain it, and I didn't know where to gain this confidence from, but it all starts within yourself. It's hard to understand when people, I've been through bullying, by the way, like if you want a YouTube video about that, I will happily do that. I have been through a lot of bullying. I went through a lot of shit that a lot of kids probably go through even now, and some kids are absolutely disgusting and vile, and it's one of those things where I literally don't even know how they get away with some of the shit that they say to other kids. But it's just one of those things where it gets me so angry. But I was on the receiving end of that. So I would be in a language class and there was these group of guys that used to make fun of me, but I feel like for them it was kind of just like mocking me, and to them it was only like, it wasn't that harmful, but for me I would cry. So it was one of those things where it was kind of like the popular and not popular kid. I wasn't the pretty Alicia, I was the ugly Alicia. And that used to get me down. It used to become a thing where I wasn't happy. But like I was saying, I watched this YouTube video and she said the perfect thing was to write down exactly what you're proud of. Even if it's something little, if it's something that you've earned, say if you did some cleaning and your parents gave you like pocket money, you're happy about that, put that in. If you're happy that you've got the bestest friends in the world, then put that on and put it on post-it notes. Post-it notes went around my mirror, and every day I would think of something new. And literally it came up to a point where my mum was cleaning, like hoovering my room, and she stopped me and she went, those post-it notes, even me reading them, they made me happy. And it's just one of those things where if it made my mum happy to know that I'm happy within myself, then I knew I was doing something right. Even those post-it notes, there was something so little, but it meant so much because it's words that are literally coming from yourself, within yourself. And that's one of the things. Confidence doesn't grow from Instagram. I never grew up with my Instagram. My sister didn't, and my brother did because he's like a 2000 baby. He's a millennial baby. But me and my sister grew up in the 90s where Instagram wasn't even a thing. I wasn't comparing myself to Kylie Jenner, the Kardashians, Cindy Wolfie, like literally all these girls. Yes, they're absolutely stunning. But you need to follow something called Beautiful's. I'll put their link down below. They will show you how edited their photos are. They will show you exactly what these girls look like in real life, and you'll think, oh, they look exactly like me. I'll just put a photo here now of what Kylie Jenner looked like when she was grabbing, I think, like groceries or something, and then to what she looked like a few hours after. She is a human being. She will look like that. She has money. She's a billionaire, and she has people to make her look the way she is. No offense, but everyone knows their ass is fake. At the end of the day, they have the money to inject fat into their bum. That's why their thighs are so thin and their ass is so huge. If you have a real bum and ass and like thighs, it all goes together. And it questions me on what are people doing to stop this? And I don't think there's really anything out there to tell them. What they're comparing themselves to is something that is plastic, something that has got the money to look how they look, and yeah, that's it. Even me today, when my boyfriend says, oh, you look really good, when I used to have a friend or someone that I was talking to saying, oh, you look really good, my reaction literally would be, no I don't, I'm not liking this, and I would put myself down. And I wouldn't say it's taken me up until now. I would say up until like maybe 22 I haven't been confident, but I've faked it. And it's one of those things where it's hard to say exactly how, but it comes from yourself and within. If you need to believe in yourself, that is the first thing you need to do. Write compliments about yourself. It doesn't matter how cheesy it sounds. I used to say, oh, I love my eyelashes, I love how like nice and prominent my lips are, I love how like my nail bed is quite long and they're quite like sturdy, I like your fashion sense. And it comes to one of those things that no one else is going to see that. You don't need to showcase it on anywhere. You can just be you and understand, okay, what else is that? What else is it that I want to make different? What else is it that I want to do about myself that I can claim, okay, I'm happy within that? Because it comes to a point where people who were born in the millennial stage are now comparing themselves to girls on Instagram, which is completely wrong. Because I feel like when it was mine and my sister's age, that we used to compare ourselves to magazines. Again, yes, it's wrong because it was photoshopped, but these videos and these photos of girls, they are getting so good with their Photoshop, not all the time, But it comes to a point where people are literally looking at them like, oh my god, that this is exactly what they look like, this is what I need to look like. It's not what you need to look like. If you like their style, change it for yourself. If I like something on Instagram and I want to make it myself and make it my own, then I will. At school, like, I wouldn't say I was like the popular one at school, but it came to a point where, you know, I used to compare myself to real people. So I used to think, oh, she has a better skin complexion than me. Even now, like, I still do it to my other friends at work, and I would think, oh, she has a nice style, she's so skinny, blah blah blah. But I change it in my mindset. I'm not saying to myself, oh, she's better than you, oh, she's like this, oh, she has that, you don't have that. If you acknowledge someone's personality, someone's outfit, someone's face structure, and you think, oh, she's pretty, that's all you have to say. You don't have to say any word after that. You don't have to say, oh, she's pretty, you're not, in your head. There's no need, because it's you degrading yourself, and you, like I said at the beginning, you are your own worst enemy. You are the person that will become this horrible being towards yourself because you know you can. So it becomes to one of those things where if you start telling people about your insecurities, they might use it against you. I had it happen to me. I used to say quite a lot of shit about myself, and people didn't want that around them. It was like kind of negative vibes. They didn't want it. And it comes to one of those things where I was just like, you know what? There's no point. There's no point in this, and you kind of need to retrack your steps. I would say, like now, even when it comes to acne, I will have like an acne story soon, because I do have some like coming back. But at the end of the day, guys, it's just spots. Like, I used to get so upset with spots and pimples, and if I had a blemish or a mark on my face, or if I picked a spot and it bled, and then all of a sudden I would have a massive mark on my face. Your body will never be airbrushed. In your life, you will never have that perfect skin. You will always have a tiny little of a pimple, tiny little bit of a zit, you will have blackheads, you will get wrinkles. It's all part of life. I literally, like, even right now, I'm probably wearing the tiniest bit of makeup. I literally can't be bothered anymore. It comes to one of those things where I've bought so much makeup and I hardly ever use it. And it becomes to one of those things where I'm so happy within my skin. Yes, I've got acne and I couldn't care less. At this point, I literally couldn't. If people see my spots, they see my spots. It's one of those things where I'm thinking, if they see it, they see it. And it doesn't help when people do point it out and when people make fun. But honestly, it really doesn't matter. I think it comes to one of those things where a lot of people do get upset over it. I used to get upset over it. I never used to have acne until I was about 18, 19. So I have had a few years worth of acne and it has come back, but hey ho. I'm just going to live my life. So I hope this short video kind of did help you guys. I am doing like quite short videos now. But I hope to see you guys soon, and I hope this video did help. If you guys do need any help or you want to chat, then just slide into my DMs at Miss Shireen on Instagram. I know I will make sure that I will text you and message you, even if it's something personal. Like, we're all friends here, don't worry. So I will see you in the next video, angels, and yeah, I hope you like this video. Love you, see you guys soon. Thanks for the girl talk. Bye.